Janibek has defeated Ngamissengue via 5th round TKO. And yes, fantastic stuff there from Janibek once again. Another fantastic performance in his career, showing why he is one of the best boxers in the world and showing why he deserves even more attention than what he's getting right now, and shows why the fight should have been showed in the UK on Sky Sports, because I had to bloody go off and find it on YouTube highlights. But yeah, I did manage to watch the fight in the end, thank God, and saw a very good performance from Janibek against Ngamissengue there. Did exactly what had to be done. Honestly, his defense is absolutely unbelievable. He's a ridiculously good inside fighter, one of the best inside fighters right now in boxing, possibly the best. He's so smart. He's so good. His angle changes are so swift. His punches come from all sorts of angles. He's so awkward to be in there with. His shoulder roll defense is absolutely class as well. Yeah, Janibek's good on the inside. He's good at mid-range. He picks his shots well from range as well at times with that left hand. He's the whole package, if we're being completely honest with you, Janibek. He is, and he's always coming forward. And he's always changing angles. He's so confusing to be in there with, and he always makes his opponents fight his fight, and that's what happened there with Ngamissengue. Janibek made him fight his fight from the off, always made it be an inside fight. You know, Ngamissengue couldn't fight at range because Janibek in the end, if Ngamissengue did try to move away from him a bit, try and create a bit more space, Janibek's left hand was always in his face anyway. So yeah, he was so difficult to be in there with Ngamissengue, and Ngamissengue was just missing all night. It was so difficult for him to try and get going. Janibek was blocking some body shots. Ngamissengue tried digging into the body here and there. Janibek was very good at being able to block them, keep out the way of them, shoulder roll here and there. He was very rarely hit upstairs. I think in the 5th round before Janibek got the stoppage, Ngamissengue kind of got some all right success upstairs. I saw he got some all right short shots through, but Janibek's short, quick shots are very good and very effective, and that proved in that fight against Ngamissengue. And he just wasn't able to handle it. Ngamissengue just wasn't at the level of Janibek, and just could not handle what Janibek was able to do throughout. And yeah, Ngamissengue tried to dig deep, but he was getting countered a lot on the inside and bullied on the inside as well. Janibek was always able to, push Ngamissengue off him every time Ngamissengue tried to get on the clinch, tried to do something. Janibek just pushed him off, tried to get him at where he wanted him, and Janibek was just able to easily tee off a Ngamissengue on the inside for the whole fight. And Janibek doesn't even, he wasn't even able getting Ngamissengue at the ropes. He's just very good bullying you in the middle of the ring on the inside, and just always changing angles. There's always angle changes from Janibek. He was never standing still at any point in that fight. He's such an interesting fighter to watch, in my opinion. He's very good to watch, very good at bullying his opponents, and his power is next level as well. He's got ridiculous power. He's fast. He's got power. It also there. Ngamissengue getting dropped in the 1st round. He was stunned from the off, and that is what Janibek was able to do. He was able to stun Ngamissengue from the off, gain his respect. And Ngamissengue just didn't really know what to do from there. He didn't know what to do from after that 1st round, because he was always so wary of the power and of the speed of Janibek. He was able to, kind of stand his ground a bit at times, to be fair to Ngamissengue, but he got stunned at quite a lot in that fight. But fair play to him, because at times, Janibek was really good at being able to thump in some big shots, and Ngamissengue would often be able to stand his ground at, some good times in that, at some good moments in that fight, to be honest. He stood his ground when Janibek was coming at him, but he was hesitant to throw a few, or he was missing when he was throwing, to try and, get some counters on Janibek, because Janibek's shoulder rolls was just too good throughout that fight. And just the punch and the variation that Janibek does, and how he mixes up his shots in that fight, Ngamissengue just couldn't deal with it. He just didn't know what had hit him, and Ngamissengue just didn't have the experience enough against the real top level guys in order to be able to deal with someone like Janibek. And I think a thing as well is, other than the champions in that middleweight division, it's not got loads and loads of competition. I mean, we look at the three champions that we got right now. We got Janibek, Islandi Lara, and Carlos Adames. They are the three top guys, and there's no one else that's really amazing enough to challenge them. I mean, we look at other contenders in the division. There's Denzel Bentley there, who's now number one in the WBO again. So could they rematch? I don't know. Connor Coyle building his way up. Chris Eubank Jr. number 3 in the IBF. Shane Mosley Jr. is up there. But ideally, I want to see a unification for Janibek next. He's been fighting his mandatories quite a bit recently, going up against mandatory challengers. It's time to now see a big money fight for Janibek because that's what he deserves. And I hope he gets even more and more and more attention now because he's very entertaining to watch. And you can tell it. You could just tell it in his amateur style. He always fights how he fights, and no one can deal with the style of Janibek. Ngamissengue is another man down that Janibek has dealt with, and it was easy for him. It was easy work for him. I mean, it's why you've got Hamza Shiraz in the division, but he wasn't great at all against Adames. I think Janibek versus Carlos Adames is the fight to make. Get that unification fight done. Janibek, Carlos Adames. That's got to be next. And that is an absolutely massive fight, in my opinion. It is huge. We need to see that fight. Adames is very good at coming forward, to be honest with you, and trying to get his way. But Janibek is such a smart boxer. But Carlos Adames is very difficult to pin down. That is a very interesting and intriguing fight, in my opinion. Carlos Adames' body work is good. He's a hard puncher. But again, Janibek's punch volume, it just confuses his opponents so much. And Ngamissengue, at times, I don't think had, in the odd rounds, Ngamissengue had decent volume in that fight against Janibek, but he was just missing a lot and there to be counted. And then it just made Ngamissengue in those late rounds be a bit more hesitant at times in like 4th and 5th round. Even though, as I said, he did get small right success at the start, but then he was just hesitant after Ngamissengue got caught with his first counter in that 5th round. And then from then, Janibek was just able to go on and just beat him up and eventually finish him in that 5th round. So, yeah, good performance from Janibek. Did what he had to do. I think there's big fights for him that have got to come up. Get that Carlos Adames fight done. Get that Lara fight done as well at a point. Then possibly we could see a fight at super middleweight with Canelo. And that would be absolutely bloody huge in my opinion. And Janibek has a good chance of winning that fight. Without a shadow of a doubt, he can. So, yeah. Anyway, good performance there from Janibek once again. One of the most impressive fighters in boxing right now. He's still underrated. People need to notice him more, but the real ones know how good Janibek really is. So, yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the next.